Hey guys, in this video, going to be going over a couple of strong moveset builds that you can go with on your Granbull in the second generation Pokemon games and how you can access these moves. Granbull is a normal type. This is going to leave it immune to Ghost and weak to fighting in terms of its stats. Granbull has a very high attack up there at 120, solid HP at 90, and then defense at 75, special attack and special defense each at 60, and speed at just 45. So the first build path that I want to go over is a Rest Sleep Talk build. With Rest, the user sleeps 2 turns, and it restores HP as well as status. And then Sleep Talk, the user must be asleep first, and then it uses another known move. This is a great combo in the Gen 2 games. And both of these are going to be learned through TMs. With Rest, it's TM44, and with Sleep Talk, it's TM35. The TM for Rest can be found on the basement second floor of the Ice Path, and it's going to be in the bottom right-hand corner. And with Sleep Talk, it's going to be in the Goldenrod Underground Warehouse area. It's going to be in this location of the map. You can find that TM35 for Sleep Talk. So beyond our Rest Sleep Talk combo, we're going to want to have a same type attack bonus, powerful physical type attack to go off of that very high attack stat that Granbull brings to the table. And we slot in return max 102 power at max happiness. And it's also 100% accurate. This is another TM, and it's going to be TM27. And on the 5th floor of the Goldenrod department store on Sundays, a woman will appear who will give the player TM27 return if the lead Pokemon in the player's party has high friendship. And then move number 4, Heal Bell. It's going to cure the user and their party of all status conditions. And we can see that Heal Bell is learned through an egg move. Going over to the Gen 2 breeding information, we can see that we need to have the father Smeargle, no Heal Bell. You might be asking yourself, how do you accomplish this? I'd go about doing this by getting a Miltank and leveling it up to the point where it knows Heal Bell. And then when you go and catch a Smeargle, what you want to have is that Miltank use Heal Bell on the Smeargle right before you catch it, and then that sketch move that Smeargle has will learn Heal Bell, and it should be on your Smeargle at that point when you're able to capture it. And that rounds out this particular build. Now, if you want to go the physical attacker route, what we're going to do is slot in Curse. We're also going to want Roar, and then a physical attack that we can hit ghost types with, we can slot in Shadow Ball. Curse is going to be TM03, and what that does is it boosts up your attack and defense while sacrificing your speed. Not a big deal to sacrifice your speed, given Granbull has a relatively low speed to begin with. And this TM can be found over on the rooftop of the Celadon Mansion, also referred to as the Celadon Condominiums. And on the roof from the man inside, after listening to his story at night, that's how you can pick up that TM03 for Curse. And then Roar would be learned through leveling up, picking that one up at level 28. And what Roar accomplishes is it switches out your opponent, especially if they've boosted up a number of their stats and you want them to reset, forcing that switch out, and having Roar to do that is a nice option to have. And then giving us another physical attacking option and one that can hit ghost type, having Shadow Ball TM30 in there. And we can see that this TM30 for Shadow Ball is picked up as a prize for defeating the gym leader Morty. And that rounds out the physical attacker build, where you'd boost yourself up with Curse, have the option to swap out the opponent with Roar, and then diversify your attacks with Return and Shadow Ball if you didn't want to go with this Rest Sleep Talk build path. The item we're going to slot in is Leftovers. At the end of every turn, the holder restores 1/16 of its max HP. And this can be picked up from a Wild Snorlax from a trash bin in the Celadon City restaurant, and trading a Wild Clefable or a Wild Snorlax from the Gen 1 Pokemon games over to the Gen 2 games. And that's going to finish this one off, so I appreciate you guys stopping by. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, and I'll catch you back here next time.